Ezekiel 21. Ezekiel 21, where we left off. Ezekiel 21, and where we left off? I think, oh yeah, I think I finished that one. Oh yeah, come on, let me continue at 9. Ezekiel 21 and 9. Son of man, select it. And it says, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord. Say, a sword is sharpened, and also is furnished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter, right? Because y'all gonna be slaughtered by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and the 144,000 and the 1/3, right? A sword is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furnished that it may glitter. Should we then make myrrh? It containeth the rod of the sun as every tree, right? Basically, so it's saying there, right? It containeth the rod of my son, which is Yahushai. He has the rod, right? And it says, as every tree, right? Because it's gonna be an iron. It's gonna be an iron. It's gonna be an iron sword. It's gonna be an iron rod that we're gonna beat this nation with. But the only thing that my iron rod is gonna be decked out in gold. You understand? I'm gonna take the iron rod, you know, and I'm gonna just dip it in some gold, nice gold, you know. Plate it over with some gold. Plate it over with gold. Right? And that's how it's going down. Deuteronomy 32 and 41 till 43. (32, 41 till 43). And it says, I will wet my glittering sword, and my hand, I will wet my glittering sword, and my hand take hold on judgment. I will render vengeance to my enemies, and I will reward them that hate me. Right, we're going to take vengeance on our enemies, because y'all are our enemies. All you nations are the enemies of the children of Israel. And we're going to take vengeance. You understand? We're going to take vengeance. Right? And it says, I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh. Right? And that with the blood of the slain, and that with the blood of the slain, and of the captives, from the beginning of the vengeance upon the enemy. Let me read that again. Right? It says, I will make my arrows drunk with blood. And them arrows are the nuclear missiles. You're going to make them drunk with blood.
Sir,
right?
I want to make a picture of this. Okay?
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah? Where are you from?
I'm from Maluka, Indonesia.
Oh, Indonesia? Yeah. Oh, you're a Japhet, huh?
Okay.
Your true nationality, you're a Japhetic.
But I'm really Moluccan people. You know Moluccan people?
What's that?
The train rock. You know the train rock here in Holland? The train rock? That's my people. Indonesian is
I know Indonesia, yeah.
but my blood is Moluccan.
Molucca, okay, but your real nationality, you're not Indonesian, you're not Molucca, you're a Japan. You're a Japan.
Okay, I shall remember. Thank you.
All right, man. And it says, other children of Japheth, you know. 41. Ezekiel 32, 40, Deuteronomy 32 and 42. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh. And that's talking about the nuclear missiles, right? And that with the blood of the slain and of the captives, from the beginning of vengeance upon the enemy, right? Because we're going to take vengeance upon these people, because they are our enemies. Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servant, and will render vengeance to his adversaries, and I will be merciful unto his land and to his people. Right? The Lord is going to be merciful upon us. Right? See how far we'll be. See how far we'll be. Right, because sword is coming upon this land. Destruction is coming. Alright? Destruction is at hand. And we're going to go to Isaiah. Isaiah 54 and 16. Isaiah 54 and 16. And it says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coal in the fire. The Lord said, behold, you have created the smith. That's some scientists, right? The Lord created them to create the thermonuclear missiles, right? It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Because what does the smith do? He creates things out of metal, out of iron, right? And then he pawns it, right? But in modern day smith are the so-called German scientists and so-called scientists that create like for example, you know, in Iran they have the interview how they're creating the enriching uranium. You understand? So they show you the scientists. Those are the smiths, the modern day smith, right? So it says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coal in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And what's that instrument that he bring forth? That he bring forth the sword, right? But what's the modern instrument that they bringing forth? They're bringing forth that thermonuclear bomb. They're bringing that nuclear warhead, right? And then they're putting it in the nuclear rocket, whatever the hell it be, right? And then they light it up and shoot it, and then when it lands, it becomes, you know, it becomes a nuclear bomb, you know, explodes, you know. So it says here, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I've created the waster to destroy. The Most High created the waster to destroy. This is the waster. Alright? It's gonna destroy 2/3 of you, it's gonna destroy you heathens, you other nations. World War III is coming. All right? Russia and America is going to go to war. All right? And this society is going to come to an end very soon. All right? Right? And I have created the waster to destroy. And that is the waster. You see, that's the waster to destroy. All right? That's right. Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of a warrior is with confused noise and garment rolling blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Right? So back then in the ancient time, when you used to go to war, you used to have a sword, and you would go to war with a sword, right? Or whatever weapon that you have created with your hand, right? And it says here, for every battle of a warrior is with confused noise and garment rolled in blood. Right? And it says here, but this shall be with fire, but this shall be with burning of fuel of fire. You need fuel to shoot this off. You need fuel for that. Okay? You need fuel to shoot it off. Right? Right. Isaiah 34, 5 and 6. It says, for my sword shall come, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon my people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with the blood. Salaki, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. With blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of the lamb and goats, and with the fat of the kidney and of ram. For the Lord had a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, which is wherever Esau dwells. Right? It's going to be a great slaughter. Right? It's going to be total destruction. What's up, man? You alright? Anyways. Right? Because the Most High promised also the birds. The Most High also promised the birds then. All these birds that you see here, the sea eagles, they're gonna be enjoying the carcasses of these other nations. Right? They're gonna be enjoying the death when the carcasses start to rotten. The sea, the hawk, whatever you call that, the vulture is gonna be eating. He's gonna be eating the dead carcasses of the military soldiers who has fought against the Lord and our enemies. Right? So it says here, Ezekiel 39 and 17 to 20.